How's it going, everyone? Ross from 3C Discs here. Today we're reviewing the new mint Sublime Prophet that is dropping March 29th. I know everyone's really excited about it. This is the first run of Prophet since 2019. All the mint lovers and fanboys like me and myself are very excited for it. I got a couple of the Sublimes, thanks to 3C for letting me try them out and do this review for y'all. They're all about max weight between 173 and 175. And they're all beautiful. Very, very pretty. We're here at Circle C, kind of like near Sunset. I'm just gonna be throwing that way. We'll see how they fly. Also picked up a couple of the new Royals, and I have some of the old Royals, which was the only run that Mint made, so we'll see how they fly compared to the old ones. Nah, yeah, you were like right here. Okay. Okay. Get in there. Ooh. Wow, that was surprisingly got a lot of good ground play. Those were the Sublimes. We'll try the Royals, go pick them up and throw them some more. Too early. The good thing about these though, they're all consistent and in the same area.
Absolutely.
There it is.
Yeah, that one's nice.
There's that flight that you want.
Yeah.
Just went and picked up the first round of throwing. I know most people are really going to treat these Sublimes, Sublime Prophets, as a throwing putter, since they are more that premium plastic. They do have some good glide to them, and they are going to be kind of like, can really put some power on them and really let them rip, and you know they're not going to turn over on you. And they're still going to finish left for that right hand, backhand type of player. I was kind of mixing up with my grips, throwing fan grip and power grip on those last ones and all over the place with hyzer and throwing them flat. So this time I'm really going to try and just throw them flat and let y'all really see how they fly. We'll see. And I am just as like a relative marker, I'm throwing at that third goal down there on the left, which is at 200 feet. Surprisingly short 200 feet. That's really nice. It feels so good coming out of the hand. I feel like whenever it beats in, it's going to fly really straight and just be the perfect throwing putter. It does have a little bit of a bead on it, small bead, not a huge bead, which is nice, especially if you're playing a lot of courses that you need that bead to be really grabby around the green. Kind of like around Texas, where we have a lot of rocky courses where you need something grabby. I thought that went in. I was about to put my shirt over my head and start yelling goal. All right, those were the Sublimes. Time for the Royals. The Royals. Those were the Sublimes. Time for the Royal Plastic. those are all a lot better. Pick them up one more time. All right, those were a lot better flights. That felt all a lot better. You know, I have only had these for a couple hours at this point. Like I said, they are coming out March 29th. Pick yours up at 3c.com, 3c disc. I have my promo code in the link below. Go get them. They're gonna be dropping this Tuesday, March 29th, I believe at 7 p.m. I'll put everything else down below. One more time, let's see how they fly. Then I moved the goal, so hopefully we get a goal. We'll see. That'd be fun, right? There it is. A little short. No fun if I make it on the first try, right? Ooh. I really don't want to throw this one. It's gonna be hard to find. So let's make it a goal. All right, last Sublime. And then moving on to the Royals. The Royals will most likely 100% be used as my putters. This is what I putt with now. I putt with a first run, which reminds me. Here are the first run Royals that I'll throw in comparison of the new ones. But these are beat in, so just keep that in mind whenever it does fly. It is gonna fly like a beat in disc. It will not be as stable as what I'm trying to say. We'll go with the new ones and then the old ones. The Royal plastic does feel a lot less stable too than the Sublime. Let's see if that one crossed the goal line. It might have. I hope it did. And these are the first runs. And beat in. The Sublime Profits, also the Royal Profits, but they aren't going to be much of a throwing putter. These are really going to be more of a putting putter. It's what I currently putt with. It's their base plastic in the Royal. It beats in really quick, which I like for my putters to be beat in real quick. Then they still hold their flight. They are real consistent. Even after they do get beat in, they still have that reliable fade. I'm more of a hyzer putter, so it is always more of a hyzer putter, so I know that whenever they beat in and they continue to hold that hyzer, I don't have to worry about them getting too beat up. I really liked throwing them, and that's what I did with my first couple, and then they got too beat up and I couldn't putt with them anymore, and then this became so hard to find them, so I'm really excited that Profits are back in stock. And they will be this Tuesday, March 29th. Go pick some up at 3c.com. They're going to have both the Royal and the Sublime. And the Sublime plastic is gorgeous. It glimmers. Mint's got great stamps. Their stamps are usually like local Austin artists, which is really cool. These are all the same stamp, but as you can see, there's some different colorations in there. My favorite's the blue on blue. And if you kind of hold it up to the light, it is a little bit transparent. And then we got the orange with the purple money stacks. And then of course on the Royal, it is back to the original Profit stamp, which is really cool. I appreciate that, keeping it original. They are the Sublimes is why we're all here. Y'all are all wanting to know how they fly, and they fly good. They're really smooth out of the hand. If you like beaded throwing putters, they do have that bead. If you don't like beaded throwing putters, go try Sublime Profit. Might change your mind. Probably will change your mind. As I said, I just picked them up. I've only thrown them a couple times, but I wanted to get out there and review them and see how they flew, and give y'all an idea before they hit the shelves this Tuesday. I really like it. I had it, that net was 200 dead on from where we were throwing, and it was gliding out there, and it was expecting it to get that far with how flat the top is, but it has a lot of glide, and that's great because I know I'm going to be bagging this whenever it drops and using it as my throwing putter. Once it beat ends, I bet it's going to have that nice kind of late fade, turn there at the end. It's going to have that nice late turn that a lot of people are looking for in their throwing putters. And then it's also Sublime plastic, which just feels great. It's grippy. It's not too grippy where you're going to be worried about grip locking it on any throws. It getting beat into quickly. The Sublime plastic is one of the most durable plastics. It's also really grippy, which is nice if you're looking for that in your throwing putter or just plastic. It's great. Mint makes some of the best plastics out there. They all feel great. The Sublime, here, the Royal here for their base plastic, I think is really some of the most premium base plastic that you can find on the market today. It's really, really great stuff, including their Apex plastic, which is kind of like their star plastic, and then their Eternal plastic, which is like their champion plastic, if you're talking in terms of Innova, which is, I know how a lot of people just compare and use that as like a baseline. Back to the Sublime though, the Sublime is going to make for a great throwing disc and throwing putter. It is overstable, so if that's the kind of throwing putter that you like, and it's not really going to have that turn out of the box, like say like an Envy will, or any of those kind of discs that are going to be more neutral. Sublime Profits this Tuesday at 3cdiscs.com. There will be the link below with a promo code. Get it.